stainless steel. Sorry. Hello BBH, it's me Jinx here. I haven't seen you in a while. I say that every time I film a BBH video as well. Good job! Good job! So today I wanted to film a video that's quite close to my heart because I wanted to talk about depression. Now, my main channel is quite big and a lot of people ask me or talk to me a lot about their personal problems, and a lot of the people that watch me have depression or anxiety. So I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it. You know, on a channel that's less like comedy or politically motivated, that sort of thing. And I thought BBH was the perfect place to do it because I know that a lot of people within BBH have the same kind of problems as me, and a lot of the people who watch it, and it's just a more intimate atmosphere. So yeah, I wanted to share with you a little bit about my story and hope that this helps some people. So it was maybe July or August of last year that I was officially diagnosed with depression, but I have been struggling with it my entire life. Most notably, it started when I was 12 years old. I first I was getting really bullied in high school, in year 7 through year 8 and all the other years actually, and I was really bullied in primary school, but I first really started to become properly depressed when I was in my first and second years of high school. So I've struggled with that my entire life. The same with anxiety. Oh goodness, I've never opened up about this to a camera. It's only ever been to like really close friends and stuff, or really close internet friends. So I have struggled with anxiety for a lot of years. A lot of it would come around tests or lessons. A lot of it would come in PE as well. Because I didn't like the girls group seeing me. We were split into 3 groups. There was the boys group, the girls group, and the mixed group. The mixed group was where people went to die. The teachers didn't really care about you when you were in the mixed group. You were the ones that didn't really do sports, you weren't very good at sports, or you just couldn't be bothered. And that's where I was. I really like sports, and I've gotten a lot fitter. I've gotten like a lot healthier now, and I do sports constantly now. I do martial arts and stuff just to keep me active. I work out every day, that sort of thing. But back then, I still did taekwondo, but it just wasn't, I wasn't physically fit, and I used to get bullied a load, as I said, so it would just make PE a really bad time for me. People in the girls group would like call me fat. I remember that they'd all tease me behind my back. It made me not want to do anything. Girls are mean. Boys are mean. Both are mean. Everybody's mean. Whoop! I got really picked on in high school, which only kind of fed to my depression and anxiety. I remember I didn't want to get out of bed on school days or on weekends, and I kind of just sit and watch YouTube and make music. Singing and music was like one of the biggest things that helped me break out of some of the really darkest parts. I've been kind of falling back into those sorts of feelings. I never really broke free of them properly, but I've been trying my hardest, and I've been really putting effort in to kind of bring myself back. But I guess I've had a lot of stress and pressure, and a lot of time people fall back down with stress and pressure, and nobody really takes it seriously. Yeah. So depression and anxiety have been really big factors in my life, and I understand where all of you come from when you ask me questions or you talk to me about struggling and how you feel like your problems are stupid or petty because there are people in third world countries with much bigger problems. But I want you to know that your problems are real, and although they'll seem small to other people, if they're really affecting you, if they're making you depressed or scared to leave your house, or feel like you don't want to wake up anymore, or worse, meaning that you feel suicidal, you have to talk to somebody. I think that was the best thing that I did. I talked to somebody in my school. It got the worst that it has ever been until recently. Which, I mean, I was able to suppress it for quite a while, which I'm very proud of. But it got the worst it had been in a long time, and I hit rock I hit rock bottom. So yeah, I spoke to somebody in my high school, and there will always be some teachers that will be supportive. You've just got to find them, and that's really hard. A lot of teachers aren't going to understand where you're coming from when you're saying that you're struggling with depression or anxiety or an invisible illness that is mental. A lot of people struggle with physical illnesses that are invisible, that people can't see, and that also can lead to these sort of feelings. And talking to somebody at the school got it looked at much quicker. One of the other things that kind of caused a bit of a downward spiral was that I wasn't the best in my subjects. And I knew that I could be. I knew that I could be so much better with my academics and learning, but I had not got the best support because I didn't find out until after my first exam in year 11 that I was dyslexic. I should have had a lot more help than I did, and everybody kind of just treated me as stupid, when really I was challenged. I wasn't able to learn as well as everybody else, which seems like just an excuse, but it really is a difficulty. And I feel sorry for anybody else who has dyslexia and isn't able to get it diagnosed and has to go through exams because they suck and it makes you feel really worthless. So yeah, things pile up. No problem is too small to deal with. No problem is too small to ask about, and you need to ask somebody if you're having problems. Please don't suffer in silence or in the dark, because it hurts you, and a lot of the time it will damage you more to stay silent and try and deal with it yourself. I tried to deal with it for kind of close to 5 years without talking to anybody, and life became really dark for me. So talking to somebody, one of the best things that I've ever done, and the best things that I will recommend anybody. Sorry, this topic chokes me up a bit. Oh well, I love you guys very much. I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I'm doing this video for you guys and hoping that this inspires some of you to get the help that you may need, or to talk to somebody if you have to, or if you are feeling down, or the ways that I've described. If you want me to go more into anxiety and depression and symptoms that I faced, I will. You just have to comment and ask me any of your questions. I will answer questions anywhere except my Facebook page. So if you want to ask questions anonymously, you can do that on my Tumblr or my Ask.fm. If you want to ask questions in private or in public and get a direct answer to you, then you can tweet me or you can DM me on Twitter. I don't allow messages on Facebook because I just don't really check my Facebook page very often, and it's just a bit of a hassle. Facebook has a really bad way of messaging people from pages, and yeah, I just miss messages from my Facebook page, and I don't want to miss you guys' messages. So yeah, if you want to contact me on any of my social medias, you can Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Ask.fm. I have so many. You can just ask me any questions that you need, and I promise I will try to help you however I can. I'm only a small YouTuber. I count you guys more as friends than fans or people who like aren't even connected to me, and I want to help you, so I will answer any questions and try and help you through anything you need. I've been Jinxie. I love you all very much. See you guys soon. Bye.